Hey, this is Julian from thebinarylab.net, and today I started trading a new account on ATX Capital. That's one of the brokers that's just been featured on my joining broker list. I started to give them a try after many members were saying that the execution is good, the price feed is not bad, and also the customer support people don't pound you all day on the phone like many brokers do. So I thought, okay, give it a shot. This video is more like a journal video. Today I started with 533 on this account. Today it's up to 567.9. So let's take it as 568, and let's say 568 minus 533, that's 35. So divided by 533, that's a gain of 6.5%. Some of the trades, like the most recent trade, this one, a short on the EURUSD, as you can see over here, it was a very short 90-second trade, and that was taken just minutes ago. As you can see, the time is 1:13 in the morning, and this is 1:16, so it's just like minutes ago. Earlier today, we had a webinar as well. I made 4% on the webinar with all the members of the Binary Lab, and this is using like 2% risk per trade. So on that note, we've actually got a slightly different way of doing the trading nowadays compared to my past videos where I mentioned do $1 trades on a $500 account, or let's say $5 trades on a $1,000 account, and $10 trades on a $2,000 account. But right now, I think it's fairly okay to do like 2% risk trades because nowadays we only monitor like one time. So it's a lot safer than what we used to do. And I want to show you the power of compounding. And I'm going to start with like the amount I have in my account right now, which is 567.9. Once again, I started this account because I wanted to show people what it would be like to trade with a small account. Okay, there's a lot of people saying, I can't identify with trading a big account, so whatever. So let's try this out. I'm going to reinvest all of it, and I want to see a payment schedule. Let's do this for 6 months. Is that too much? Maybe let's do 3. Let's do 90 days. So yeah, this is gonna get you at 4% per weekday. Okay, with fully compounding, it's gonna get 6,700. And what if it was for 6 months? Let's calculate that. This would get 92,456. So, okay, what if I started 533, which is like what I started with today? That got one of 86,000, and is like a really useful tool where you can calculate, how much interest you should be generating per day in order to stay on track with your goal. So let's say if you hit $21.32, that would be the 4% goal, and you can stop for that day. And of course, anything else is bonus, but why this is good is because it prevents you from getting too greedy. Okay, I'm going to put a link for this on the video description as well, so you can refer to that too. And into the 4th week, your daily return will be already at 38.4, which is pretty awesome. And let's say if we go in 3 months into it, so this is the 25th of April, in 3 months time, that would be on July, 25th of July, you're looking at 272 per day, and your cumulative would already be up to 6,800. And if we look into it on the final month, you're already looking at 2,870 bucks per day. So coming back to one note, what's HYIP? Okay, I know a lot of people out there are doing things like pay to click. A lot of people are doing HYIP still. So what would it be like if binary versus HYIP? I just want to show you something, an illustration. You probably know that in HYIP a lot of the time or like pay to click, let's say after a month or 50 days or something like that, you get 120% or 110% of your initial capital. Let's say it was 120%, right? But in this case, look at that. So this is usually the return that is paid back to you that includes your initial capital with a PTC. But in this particular scenario, this is just the interest, and the cumulative total is actually that, because you actually have your starting balance plus the interest that's already been generated up to that point. So if let's just do some little math over here. 634 minus 533, 101 divided by 533 is close to 20%, okay? But because it is inclusive of the what do you call it, the capital, so divided by this is the percentage return. It's 210% return in a month. If you go by capital inclusion terms, that's what you guys usually do in PTC. Is it achievable by everyone? Well, not necessarily, okay? But at the same time, what this requires that you need to be very focused, you need to have discipline, do not overtrade. Once again, that's why a chart like this is very useful. So in the coming weeks, I don't know if I'm going to be sticking to just the 4% per day, sticking to this thing. Somewhere along the line, if I find that, because like I said, I just started out using this broker, and if I find that I like it, if I find that it's stable and everything, I will increase it to a bigger sum to make it more worthwhile for the time that I'm spending on trading, so that it becomes more worthwhile. And I mean, once again, I don't want it to be too much so that people cannot identify with my money management, because when I was trading a big account, I used to be doing like maybe 0.2% per trade, but I want it to be understandable to people and identifiable. I will see you on my YouTube channel. And for those of you who are looking to join my Binary Lab community, it's actually free to join. All you need to do is thebinarylab.net and it's join the Binary Lab. Watch this video for the instructions on how to join the Binary Lab. You'll probably be wondering about broker selection and everything else. I have videos about that too. I'll be adding another video right here as well. That's all for now, and I wish you well. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.